Chris, thanks. A major step forward today in the plan to move Green Bay's coal piles out of the downtown area. Brown County signing a 60-year lease with Reiss Terminals for part of the old Pulliam Power Plant site on the Fox River. Under this deal, Reiss will first shift its salt piles to the new Pulliam port, making room for the coal to eventually be stored at the company's Fox River terminals just south of there. Construction on the new port is expected to take 1 to 2 years. Once complete, coal deliveries to the current downtown site would phase out. If those piles are drawn down and new shipments would go to Fox River terminals.